All right, now I'm going to do a short review on the Palmetto State Armory Dagger Compact with fancy dandy cuts, um, weirdly short co-witness optic sights, and red dot co-witness sights. 15 round mag, threaded barrel onto which I've threaded a kick-ass, ridiculous compensator thing. And this cool, like, separately colored, differently colored red dot optics plate with a Doctor cut, which is apparently spelled Docter. Oh, and yeah, so I put stupid carbon fiber tape around. Like, there's a little aesthetic cutout here. I don't know what it's for. I mean, you could argue, I guess it's to lighten the slide, but it was like half a millimeter depth of material removed in this shape. And I was like, I don't know what the hell that's for. So I'm going to put some tape in there that's like kind of grippy and also kind of cool looking because I'm basically a grown up child. And it'll make it more better. So that's what I did. So anyways, yeah, here it is, Palmetto State Armory Dagger Compact, 9mm. This thing is awesome. As much as I just made fun of it, really I was making fun of myself for my silly decorations. This thing is fantastic. It's effectively a Glock. Some people on the interwebs call it a half-price Glock. Sure, I mean, I paid $400, $420 for this thing, shipped to some gun shop near me, who then wanted another $40 out of me just, for handing me the paperwork and letting me fill it out. Whatever, that's fine. But yeah, well worth it. I was a little bit frustrated though, like about a week after I bought this. I bought this for myself for my birthday because like nobody else is going to buy me stuff for my birthday because I'm apparently not very well liked. But anyways, like I paid, $60 total at the end of the day for this thing. About a week later, Palmetto State had it on clearance for $279. So thanks, Palmetto State. Yeah, you fucked me. Whatever. You made a good gun. So I've put about 200 rounds through this so far, maybe more. I think it's more than that, but it's definitely not 500. It's at least 200. And it has run, except for one failure to feed in a 33 round Glock magazine that I shoved in it, it's run flawlessly. And after that one failure to feed, like the 33 round magazines have run perfectly as well. So anyways, yeah, the trigger has so much take up and then click. It's not such a great trigger. It's got a kind of interesting trigger safety. It doesn't have a dongle. It has sort of like a bifurcated trigger, and the back half of the tip is equipped with a little sear, basically, and that's what serves as like the trigger dongle safety. It has a firing pin block safety, like a Glock, on the inside of the slide. And I would take it off, but the compensator is bolted on there. And I don't have a appropriately sized hex wrench at the time of filming this. So I'm just going to talk about what's inside. But anyways, it's got that, and it's basically a Glock. The thing that I like about it more than Glocks is the ergonomics are much better. Your hand, it doesn't feel like you're holding a like play school my first gun type implement. It feels like it's actually designed to fit a human being's hand comfortably, like a grown human being's hand, and it does. Really sits in there real nice. This beaver tail, if you want to call it that, which I guess, yeah, it's a beaver tail. It's not like a beaver tail in the way you get on the 1911 that's dangling out all over here. But it does. It gives you some good purchase on the weapon. The slide lock is well placed. I surmise that it is exactly the same place as it would be on a Glock. My understanding is that this frame, this polymer frame, is interchangeable with actual Glock slides, and you could, I suppose, throw an actual Glock barrel on there. That's what I've heard. I don't know for sure. You probably ought to check that. This video is not really about providing you with your own, or providing you with like deep level research on the compatibility of parts. It's my experience with the weapon after so many rounds. And it's been a real good experience. It is fun to shoot. It's pleasant to shoot. It doesn't kick a whole lot, and it kicks even less when you throw one of these on here. It's very, very accurate, even with the shorter length sight picture. It's still very, very accurate at 10 yards and further. It's easy to disassemble when you haven't done something stupid like put a compensator that requires a specially sized hex wrench to remove. It looks good. It's got a good heft to it. And, you know, you could put a red dot on it. So, I mean, if you were to get a Glock with all these bells and whistles, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it was like $60 for this compensator. So, you know, $500 or so for the whole package. Unless you buy it at the right time from Palmetto State Armory, then you could probably pay $300 or so. You know, $350, whatever the math works out to be. We're close to $400 total for everything that I got. Had I not gotten screwed. But anyways, yeah, this is a very, very good weapon. The trigger could be improved, but like a Glock, it's the same kind of deal. Glocks cost a lot more than a Palmetto State Armory Dagger, and you get the same squishy, kind of dumpy trigger. It's just with a Glock, you have less money left over to improve it. I don't know whether or not there are upgrades for this. Again, I surmise that if it works on a Glock, it would probably work on this, or you could do that, the whatever they call it, the 25-cent Glock trigger upgrade, where you just fits polish. I think it's called fits, F-I-T-Z polish the various components of the trigger, and you get a smoother feel. I mean, for me, I'm not really that picky about triggers. Like, I think people get way too whiny about the feel of a trigger. You know, I'm gonna be kind of blunt about this. I mean, point the fucking weapon at the thing you want to shoot and just like pull the goddamn trigger and hold it on target throughout that process. And it'll probably hit the thing that you're trying to shoot. Unless you have, as you know, noted in the previous video, something like a LCP Max that you haven't cleaned in a while, then it's basically just a straight pipe and the bullet's going to go all over the place, every which way. But yeah, with a gun that's got a nice long barrel, a solid caliber like 9mm, good rifling grooves, which this one has. It's got some good deep grooves in that barrel because it's got a lot of material to work with. You point it, you know, get the take up, go click, bang. It's gonna more than likely hit the thing that you're pointing at, as long as you don't puss out and flinch and freak out before everything happens. So, I guess the bottom line question, what I'm going to start asking with these videos is like, would I buy it again? Yes. Yes, I would buy this again. This thing rocks. not only that, but it's like even without my ball or carbon fiber sticker job, like I was a fucking middle schooler putting stickers on his like BMX bike or something. This thing is good looking. It is better looking than Block. Blocks, I mean, again, it sort of doesn't make any sense for me to say that because if it's compatible with the same slides, then you'd think it would just be the same kind of looking thing, but it's not. I mean, these cuts really add to the aesthetics. Even without my sticker job, this weird little panel that they etched out in the center, both sides, looks really good. The serrations look good. The differentiated color on the optic plate looks really good. It's just a good looking gun. Like I like carrying this. I like looking at it. I like holding it. I like shooting it. I like this thing. And yes, I would definitely buy it again. So anyways, there you go. Palmetto State Armory Dagger Compact. If you're watching Palmetto State, I mean, like, can you send me the difference between $279 and $420 that I paid? Can you just like mail me that? Or maybe give me a good deal on some ammo? That'd be good. All right. Well, thanks. Thanks for watching. I don't give a crap whether or not you subscribe, hit the bell, or do any of that shit. Who cares? I have named this gun Beef Supreme. He's come out of retirement. You got to dress like a cowboy. Some of the categories you have to dress. You got to dress like low stuff, high down guns. You know, no horse.